Shalom, 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 Israel. Shabbat shalom. Our praise to the Most High. First off, we're going to give a call out Yahweh by Shem Shiach Yahweh Shai. Our praise to the Most High for leading us into another wonderful Sabbath. All right. Shalom to all the brothers and sisters out here pushing this truth, man, with all sincerity and diligence, man. All right. Double honors to the elect elders pushing this truth. You know, motivate me to keep going, man, to keep pushing, all right? Shalom to all the battle axes out there that's not in Dallas, Texas. You know, we got brother Ehud out there in Florida, brother Yaakov out there in Memphis, man, brother KJB out there, brother Ray, man. All right, shalom, okay? Today's class is titled Birthdays, Helladays, and High Holy Days, okay? And the Lord put it on my spirit to do this class because, you know, just lately, you know, I've been dealing with a lot of my brothers, man, just dealing with birthday issues, you know, pressure from families with, you know, pressuring them to keep birthdays and high holidays, you know. All right. So I encourage y'all to take these notes, especially if y'all don't have precepts on birthdays. We're finna nip it in the bud today. So make sure that y'all take notes, okay? It's sin to keep your birthday, man. All right? And we're going to give y'all precepts to prove this thing. Because the Lord say prove all things, all right? So we're going to jump right in there. The first precept we're going to get is Job chapter 1. We're going to start at verse 1.
This is the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1.
Yeah.
There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job.
So this is Job, okay? Read it.
And that man was perfect.
That man was what?
And that man was perfect.
Job was a perfect man because he brought the law, statutes, and commandments. Not that he never slipped the field because it's just man rises up again, man. It's the laws that make you perfect, okay? Read.
And upright.
And upright, read.
And one that feared God.
Uh-huh.
And eschewed evil.
Uh-huh.
And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Okay, so Job had 7 sons and 3 daughters. What is that, 7, 8, 9, 10? He had 10 children, man. All right, read.
His substance also was 7,000 sheep, and 3,000 camels, and 500 yokes of oxen, and 500 she asses, and a very great household.
Job had a very great household. Read.
So that this man was the greatest of all men of the East.
Hey, in the Eastern world, Job was the greatest. Job was rich. Job was filthy rich, man. Because back in these days, you know, it wasn't currency that made you rich. It was your wealth was determined by your resources, man. All right, read.
And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day.
Everyone his what?
Every one his day.
Come on. So it said, and his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day. Job had how many? 7 sons and 3 daughters. Okay. Everyone his day is speaking on their birthdays. That's your day. Okay? Everyone his day. Read.
And sent and called for their 3 sisters.
And he sent and called for their 3 sisters. Read.
To eat and to drink with them.
To eat and drink. Hey, y'all, come over here, kick it. Party with us. All right? I got brothers. I got a few brothers that's been dealing with this, you know. They know good as well you're the truth. They know good as well that you don't celebrate birthdays. But yet they still call you, hey, come on, kick it. Let's party, let's eat, let's drink. All right, read.
And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about.
Now, when the days of their feasting were gone about, when they had done all their party, Job waited till they did all their party, right? Read.
That Job sent and sanctified them.
Job sent and sanctified them, man. Read.
And rose up early in the morning.
Okay, we're going to see how Job sanctified his children and why. Read.
And offered burnt offerings.
And he offered burnt offerings. Read.
According to the number of them all.
According to the number of all his children. And he had 10 children. He offered up burnt offerings for each one of his children, man. Job was a righteous man. Okay? And why do you offer up burnt offerings to the Lord, man? To atone for sins. Right? So these are precepts that y'all need to have, and y'all have to be able to break down to your family members, all right? When they ask you, man, and they ask you a reason why, man, you have to be prepared to give an answer, right? Read.
For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned.
My sons have did what?
Have sinned.
His sons have sinned. by keeping everyone their day. All right? Job had to go burn and sacrifice animals, man. Read.
And curse God in their
And
hearts.
they cursed God in their hearts, man. Read.
Thus did Job continually.
And thus did Job continually. Job continued year after year. Job did this, man, because his children was just going off, man. All right? Every time they decide to go celebrate their birthday. You remember, it's 10 of them. So they just constantly have a birthday all year round, man. All right? All right, let's get, I got something? All right, let's get the next precept. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 8. Yes. All right.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 8. But he shall be as a tree planted.
So like it. Start at verse 9. Not my bad.
This is the book of Jeremiah 17 and 9.
Uh-huh.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
The Lord said the heart is deceitful above all things, man. All right. Job's children was leaning upon their own understanding. They had left the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. Read.
And desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked, man. That's why we had to stick to the scriptures. That's what made Job perfect, man, because he walked with the Lord, man. All right. He kept the commandments. All right. Even when your children, this is examples of everything that was written aforetime, written for our learning. Even when others are going out, that don't mean you go out. All right, his children was going out, and I'm pretty sure he was rebuking the mess out of them. You know what I mean? But Job didn't go out. He kept the commandments. Read.
Who can know it?
The Lord said, who can know it, man? Okay? Go ahead and read 10.
Verse 10.
Uh-huh.
How the Lord search the heart.
The Lord said he searched the heart, man. He don't look at the outer appearance of man, man. You know, you got on the nicest clothes. You know, you might be driving a nice car, the cleanest shoes, but the Lord don't look at that. The Lord said that he searches the heart. Read.
I tried the reins.
He tried the reins. Read.
Even to give every man according to his will.
He give every man according to his ways, man. So the Lord give every man according to his ways, man. Read.
And according to the fruit of his doings.
According to the fruit of their doings, man. All right. You up here, you celebrate your birthdays, celebrating Christmas. We finna bring out the precepts, okay? You celebrate these things that the Lord is straight up telling you not to do. You're gonna get the rewards of your fruit, man. You're doing wickedly, you're breaking the commandments, man. Hey, the wages of sin is death, man. You don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. All right? Y'all got something? All right, let's get Proverbs chapter 3, verse 8. What you got? Yeah, go ahead and bring it out. Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5.
Bring it out.
Trust in the Lord with all thy heart.
Hey, trust in the Lord with all your heart, man. Right? Read.
And lean not unto thy own understanding.
Nah, keep my birthday.
And lean not unto thy own understanding.
Don't lean into your own understanding. And that's what a lot of us still, even in the truth, have a lot of Christian strongholds on us, man. Okay? And especially our family, man, they don't know nothing, man. They don't, you know, they got this Bible sitting on their nightstand, but man, they don't know nothing, man. All right? They think they can just keep going on and on and on and do whatever that they want to do and not get judged for these things, man. Lean not on understanding. Read. See on that? Okay, done. Next precept, we're going to get Ecclesiastes, chapter 7. Ecclesiastes, chapter 7. We're going to start at verse 1. We're going to start at verse 1. All right, we finna get into these birthdays, man. All right, y'all at home, y'all ain't got these precepts. Get them. Go ahead, man.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 1.
Read out.
A good name is better than precious ointment.
Read that again.
A good name is better than precious ointment.
A good name is better than precious ointment, man. Okay? Your integrity means a lot, man. Read.
And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
Read that again.
And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
Man, the day of your death is better than the day of the birth, man. Read.
It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
It's better to go into the house of mourning than into the house of feasting, man. All right? Yeah, man, y'all have to suffer them things. Hey, let them go party, let them go kick it. You stay at home and keep the commandments. Read something. Do something to occupy your mind. Shalom, right? All right? Read.
For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart.
And the living will lay it to heart. Okay? Yeah, keep on reading now.
Sorrow is better than laughter.
Say sorrow is better than laughter, man. All right? You sitting up there kicking it. Hey, we finna get into what these scriptures mean, okay? Read.
For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
By the sadness of countenance, the heart is made better, man. When you're going through things, when you're being gold tried in the fire, man, okay? You have to humble yourself, man, and it's true. All right? Stay humble, y'all. Don't let the world pull you back. 4th of July, for example, man. Okay, I know everybody finna kick it. Hey, we all gotta fight that 4th of July spirit, because it still be lingering. Kind of want to go out to the lake with the family. Nah, this might not be a good day to do that, you know. Out at the lake with friends, yeah, you can say you ain't celebrating it, but man, like you know, we gotta kind of fight these spirits, y'all. All right. Read.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning.
The heart. Read that again.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. Going again, humbling yourself and not leaning on your own understanding. Read.
But the house of fools. But the house of fools is in the house of mirth.
Yeah, the house of fools is in the house of mirth, man. All right. You at the club popping bottles. You know, you in there blinging. You know, freaking out in the middle of the night because that's what the world say. That's what the world glorify. All right. Read.
It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
Read that again.
It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise.
It's better to hear the rebuke of the wise, man. Okay, you had these men going through the scriptures. And I'm pretty sure we go through the scriptures with our family. Read.
Then for a man to hear the song of fools.
Then for a man to hear the song of fools. And they're singing happy birthday. Okay? And they're singing jingle bells, man. Singing the song of fools, man. All right? Read.
For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This also is vanity.
Man, that is vanity. Man says, boy, it's a crackling. Hey, that's how the Most High hear a fool's laughter. You know, you think you all there, ha, you up there doing that, and you and your mirth, you having a good time. Man, that laughter to the Most High, it sounds like crackling under the pot, man. It's not a pleasant sound, man. All right? Read.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Okay? Going back to 4th of July, and even these high holy, even these birthdays, even these birthdays, okay? All the oppression. We can see it because we in the spirit, but you have to remember, hey, our families are still spiritually dead. And it kind of pisses you out to see your family not seeing what you're seeing. They are oppressed. They hit with madness, man. And surely oppression making the wise man mad. All right?
Spiritually and physically, it's good. Physically, you sitting there spending all this money for Christmas and Thanksgiving and even on your birthdays, but then knowing that you have rent that's due next month, or should I say next week?
Absolutely, man. That's a great point. Surely oppression making the wise man mad. Really? Read.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
And a gift destroyed the heart, man. Read.
Better is the end of a thing.
Better is the what?
Better is the end of a thing.
Better is the end of a thing. Read.
Than the beginning thereof.
Than the beginning thereof. Read.
And the patient in spirit is better than the proud.
Hey, continue being patient in the spirit, man. Don't be proud in the spirit. Because you know what? You can break these scriptures down to your family members. You can break it down to them. But they be so damn proud, man. They ain't gonna listen. But you gotta be patient. Yeah, it get on your nerves when they keep calling. They keep calling, hey, well, why you don't come? Hey, just be patient in spirit, man. All right? You got something? Let's see, Amos 5:21.
for Amos 5:21. Because it say better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. Because in this thing we gotta endure it, right? Our family, they celebrate these holidays, birthdays, they don't get it. The law gave us strict laws, statutes, commandments, the stick law, right? We're gonna let God be true, every man be alive. Most I was not dealing with the spirits, right? And he ain't getting down with these
Right.
unholy days. Read out when you get it out.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21.
Read.
I despise your feast days.
Say, I despise your feast days. Right? Read.
And I will not spell in your solemn assemblies.
Especially the song. He don't want to all these work and laughing and cracking in the pots and laughter you have.
That's right.
You're not dealing with that. You're not according to what the laws that we have for our holidays in Leviticus 23. The Most High is frowning on that.
That's
Right? And then we read 22. Right?
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
You said, no, you're offering about your burnt offerings and meat offerings, okay? Yeah, you got your damn birthday cake. All right. Really, shoot, we can jump into Christmas on that one. You got your Thanksgiving turkey, you know, that you sacrificing up to false idol baby, white baby Jesus, right? You got your big honey supper ham, what you say? The New Year's.
Y'all know y'all like cooking chicken.
Y'all like to eat chicken, man. That's disgusting, man. Hey, man, that's an abomination, man. Hey, I remember, and I tried to get into it when I was younger, but I knew there was something wrong with it. Whole house smelling like doo-doo, man. And it's an abomination, man. You eat pig, we ain't supposed to touch the pig, but yet alone we eat their intestines. All right? We made that our heritage, man. And our heritage is really keeping the laws, statutes, commandments, man. We bugged out here, man. All right, y'all understand our family members are sick, man. So therefore, y'all have to have patience in these things, right? I got something. All right, let me get Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 1. Proverbs 22 and 1, man. Because, hey, make sure y'all writing these precepts down so you can get your family members right upside the head with all these precepts, man. All right? How we not supposed to be celebrating these things, how it's unlawful, how the Lord despises these things, how it's an abomination to the Most High, man. Because they really don't love God, man. And y'all should know the precept for that 1 John 5 and 3. You love God, you keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous, man. If your family make these things grievous, man, we're going to get into it. Whoever you got it.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
A good name is rather to be chosen than great
It
riches,
says a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. Read.
and loving favor rather than silver and
And
gold.
love it, favor rather than silver and gold, man. All right. Now I'm bringing these precepts out for a reason. Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get let's before I do that, let's get Job chapter 3. We're gonna start at verse 1, man. Job chapter 3 and verse 1, man. Curse be the day that we born, man. Y'all have to understand that, man. You know, you really supposed to be in mourning when a child is born, man. We go through things in our lives, man, and rejoice at the death because they live their life. You can see all the accomplishments that they've made. All right. But when you're born, you know you hadn't did nothing yet, but you finna go through a whole lot of stuff, man. All right, and you celebrate your birthday. Just going out, man. All right, yeah, let's go back to Job.
It's the book of Job, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Read out.
After this opened Job his mouth and cursed his day.
It says, after this opened Job his mouth and cursed his day. Job cursed his own birthday, man. Read.
And Job spake and said, let the day perish wherein I was born.
He said, let thy day perish wherein I was born, man. All right. Read.
And the night in which it was said, there is a man-child conceived.
Read.
Let that day be darkness. Let not God regard it from above.
Let God not regard it from above, man. All right. And it's a reason why I already kind of explained it already, but we're going to get into the precepts, man. Curse was the day we born, man. We going through things, you know, when we born. Read.
Neither let the light shine upon it.
Read, we're gonna read all the way 13.
Let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it.
Right, read.
As for that night, that darkness seize upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year.
Hold on, read that part again.
Let it not be joined unto the days of the year.
Man, hey, let the day I will be born not be joined into the days of the year, man. Look at what this going into, y'all. Y'all need to get these precepts. You need to hit your family members right upside the head with it, man, and be able to break these things down. All right, read.
Let it not come into the number of the months.
Man, let it not come into the number of the months, man. I'm waiting on October 9th to come. I'm going to celebrate my birthday all month. I knew somebody that got on my damn nerves with that.
My day.
My day, not my month. Now, they, you know, hey, people bud out. It's just vain. It's hell, man. Not only a day, but the whole month. And then force people to buy them gifts. Hey, what y'all gonna give me? What y'all gonna give me, man? Man, that's a shame, man. Read.
Lo, let the night be solitary.
Uh-huh.
Let no joy for voice come therein.
And let no joyful voice come therein, man. Yeah, he was born. That's what, man, this is what our forefather Job was saying. Read.
Verse 8. Let them curse it that curse the day, who are ready to rise up their mornings.
Read.
Let the stars of the twilight, let the stars of the twilight thereof be dark. Let it look for light, for have none. Neither let it see the dawning of the day.
Read.
Because it shut not up the doors of my mother's womb.
Hey, man, Job said, because it shut not up the doors of my mother's womb. His mother womb opened up and let him out. He like, nah, man, that day let me out, man. It didn't shut me up in there. Man, y'all got to think about these things, man. Read.
Let them curse. Oh, like
So
neither let the dawn, neither let it see the dawning of the day. Because it shut not the doors of my mother's womb, nor hid sorrows from my eyes.
Lord hid sorrows from mine eyes, man. And y'all got to think about all these things that we going through, man. All right? And we excluding the Most High in our lives on top of that, man. Read.
Verse 11. Why daughters are not from the womb?
Read.
Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly?
Man, that's deep, man. Read.
Why did the knees prevent me?
Why did the knees prevent me, man? I guess I'm just now looking at that. Hey, you might kind of, you know, close it and stay in there. Stay in there. Read.
Like, or why the breast that I should suck?
Read. 13, last one.
Verse 13. For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept.
I should have slept, man. Because, hey, like I say, man, when you die, when you pass, man, you are at rest, man. All right, read.
Then had I been at rest.
Then I had been at rest, man. All right. Job say, "Curse was the day I was born, man." All right. Hey, if we're gonna get into this, let's get Genesis chapter 3 and verse 19, man. Hold on, let me get that. Make sure I got everything. We finna go into why we're cursed when we're born, man. We're finna get into these things, man. All right. 3 and we're gonna start at 17. We're gonna read 17 through 19. So like
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 17.
And
unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife.
Adam, because you listen to your wife, read,
and hast eaten of the tree.
And you eat of the tree, read.
Of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it.
Okay, so that tree is going to other nations, man. All right? It's not talking about picking the apple out the tree that tastes kind of good. No, man. All right, we eating the fruit of the other nations, man. Which the Lord told us not to do, man. Celebrating birthdays is one. We just went through precepts. All right? Read.
Cursed is the ground for thy sake.
You said, cursed is the ground for thy sake, man. Read.
And sorrow shalt thou eat of it. all the days of thy life.
Sorrow shall you eat of it from all the days of your life, man. So from this point here, hey, us being born into the world was hard, man. It's time to labor. It's time to go to work, man. The Lord put our butts to work, man. Read.
Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee.
Read.
And thou shalt eat the herb of the field.
Man, you gotta eat the herb of the field, man. Thorns and thistles, man. All right, when we in this world, it's like thorns and thistles, man. All right, especially being in this truth. But thorns and thistles represents this society. It represents your family poking at you, trying to tear you back down, man. Trying to pull you back to the world. All right, read.
In the sweat of thy face.
In the sweat of your face, man. Hey, some of my brothers be coming in here after work, and just the look on their face, man. I know my brothers have had a long day. The sweat of their face, man. These things are real, man. Read.
Shall thou eat bread.
The sweat of your face shall you eat bread, man. We used to didn't have to even work, man. You know, food, it was just that. Read.
Till thou return unto the ground.
Until you return to the ground, until you die, man. Until you die, man. So that's what, man, we got to till the ground. We got to kind of get up there, hustle and bustle, man, just to eat. That's why the Lord say curse was the day he was born. Because right here is really where the curse started, man. All right, with Adam and Eve. All right. Let's get Deuteronomy 28:19, man. Let's go to the curse. The laws have always existed from the beginning, man. All right. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 28. And we're going to start at 19. Whenever you get there.
This is the Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse.
You know what? Start at 15 first. Read 15 first.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It should come to pass, meaning this will happen. Like I just say, hey, we gotta work. Hey, by the sweat of our face, what it say? It's happening right now. It says, but it shall come to pass. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy
And
God,
who would not listen to our God. Read.
to observe, to do all his commandments.
To observe means to study and to do his commandments, not just to talk about it. A lot of Christians like to talk about things, but they don't do nothing in the scriptures. They don't walk after Christ, man. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
That he commanded us now, back in the day.
This day.
This day, man. Meaning right now. Read.
That all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
That all these blessings.
That all these curses.
That all these curses, man. Read.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Done. All right. Jump down to 19. Let's read one of these curses to see if it sounds familiar, man. Read.
Verse 19. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in.
Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in. When you coming in, when you born, that's when you come into the world. Cursed shall you be when you come in. Read.
And cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
And cursed shall you be when I goest out, man. And cursed shall you be when you go out. And really, you can keep on going. All these curses in Deuteronomy 28:15, man. These things apply. That's why Job said, "Curse me the day I was born, man." Ever since Adam and Eve, man. Hey, man, life is hard, man. All right, we gold tried in the fire from that point on, man. All right, now after we accomplished, we live that life and pass, then you can look back and see all the things. Okay, congratulations, good job, then good job. Okay, the child was born, man. You born, man. My baby finna go through it. I'll praise to the Most High that He's giving an opportunity to raise a child. But even raising a child is gonna be tough, man. That's another challenge for you, man. If you just look at it, right? Y'all got anything?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay.
So, we curse for a certain reason, right? We curse because we don't keep that verse 15 say we not keep these laws, statutes, commandments, right?
Okay, right.
Let's get a law.
Okay.
Let's go to Leviticus 18 and let's go 18 and 3, right?
Okay. Hold on.
Because this is what happened. We come out of Egypt, we didn't keep the law, statutes, commandments. Read that when you get to it.
All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt.
After the doing of the land of Egypt. Egypt is, we all know Egypt is. Egypt is synonymous with, our slavery.
That's right.
Our captivity. Right? Read on.
Wherein ye dwell, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan.
Right.
whither I bring you, shall you not do, neither shall you walk in their ordinances, man.
Neither shall you walk in their orders. Right?
Right. I mean,
Know their ways. Walking on their orders. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, and that was a great precept. And that's what we're doing now, man. We walking in the ways of the heathen, man. Keeping birthdays. We ain't done with this birthday thing. What you got? Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, let me get Genesis 40 and 20. Because, like, to add on to what brother was saying, like, we know that these ain't our customs, man. Because we know there's a couple of heathen that was celebrating their birthdays, but we was never supposed to do that. Genesis 40 and 20.
All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 40, and verse 20. And it came to pass the third day, which was Pharaoh's birthday.
Which was Pharaoh's what?
Which was Pharaoh's birthday.
You know.
That he made a feast unto all his servants.
So, hey, the heathen, they were sitting there celebrating these things, but we know, we go to Jeremiah, when we go to Jeremiah chapter 10, it said that the custom of these people was lame.
Right.
So we're supposed to be indulging in none of these things. But you go ahead and finish that up.
And he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants.
So, hey, man, you know, he was preparing everything. He was trying to get cakes on the table, trying to have everybody give him money, because, you know, Pharaoh stole all our gold. So, but this shit on that, let's go ahead and get Jeremiah.
Hey, yeah, that was good for himself, man. You got Jeremiah 10? Oh, yeah. Right there. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 10, verse 1. Hear ye the words which the Lord spake unto you, O house of Israel.
So it said, hear these words that the Most High God is speaking unto you, O house of Israel. You know?
Thus says the Lord. Learn not the way. Learn not the way.
So he told us to learn not the ways. We don't.
Of the heathen.
Of the who?
Of the heathen.
We don't.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
We don't.
For the custom of the people are vain.
Or what?
Are vain.
So, hey, he's telling us that these things that they trying to celebrate, don't even try to indulge in it, because you're going to lead yourself into sin. And then you see why people get shot on their birthdays and on all these Helladays, man. Teach us. So the Most High God is not playing with you. Keep on. But that's it on it.
All right, let me get Leviticus 20 and 23, right? Because it's telling us to be separate. Don't go in their ways, right? 20 and 23. Okay.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 23. And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation, which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them.
I abhorred them, right? If you jump down, no, we don't.
But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you.
Which what?
Which have separated you from other people.
Which have separated you from other people. And go read on this.
Ye shall therefore put differences between clean beasts and unclean.
That's the thing. The pastor's not teaching between the unclean and clean. That's where a lot of our lack of knowledge comes from. But we discover for lack of knowledge. And the reason why I was going to this class is we're trying to wake the nation up, right? We're trying to show them what these laws, statutes, commandments is. And we making ourselves a living sacrifice by keeping these laws, statutes that the Most High, that the propose that we want. We're trying to reverse the curses, right? We being that example, right? We let our light shine. Our family might not understand why we keep these high holy days and not keeping the ways of the world. The Most High God always called Israel to be separate, right? Now don't walk in the ways of the other nations. Right, keep these laws. This is our strength. On all the nations, we keep these laws, statutes, commandments. So we say we're making a difference between the clean beast and the unclean beast. Right? Read on.
And between unclean fowls and clean, and ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean.
Right. That's the point. Verse 26.
Verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Hold on, read that again.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
You should be holy. Holy is not saying you'll be called these jibbity jabbity running around with the tambourine, right? Holy is to mean to be separate, right? Be set apart. We are holy. We are set apart from the other nations, right? Read on.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
But I'm the Lord is holy. I'm separate. I don't deal with everybody. I don't want to smell all these unbondable food in your feast days. I ain't dealing with that. I give you straight commandments, right? Read.
And have severed you.
I have what?
And have severed
I
you
have servitude. That means cut it off. Right? Read.
from other people.
From who?
From other people.
From other people. That's showing the separateness that's them. We got our laws, that's commandments, and they got their ways. The heathen got their ways. You got choose this day who you should serve. Read on.
That ye should be mine.
Hey, that was a great precept. I'm gonna read 23 again. It said, and you should not walk in the manners of the nations, man, of America, right? Which I cast out before you, man. But they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them, and the Lord hated them, and he hated their ways, man.
Right.
Y'all have to understand that, man. The Lord hates things, man. He hates the things that you do. He hates the fact that you celebrate your birthday and ain't celebrating none of his days, right? All right. That was a good precept. Look at Jeremiah chapter 20, man. Jeremiah chapter 20 and verse 14.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 20, verse 14.
Bring it out.
Cursed be the day wherein I was born.
There you go again, man. Y'all write these precepts down, man. Read that again.
Cursed be the day wherein I was born.
Read.
Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed.
See that? Hey, yo, bless your birthday. Hey, everybody, it's my birthday. We just, hey, we take it upon ourselves to bless our own day. Blessed be I the day I was born. All right? Man, the Lord blessed and hallowed certain days, and we're going to get to that. All right? Keep reading. Now.
Cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying,
Hey, cursed be the man who brought tidings, who brought gifts to my father. Saying what?
a man child is born.
This man child is born to me. And look, I'm going to get this clear too. Because a lot of people, well, Christ did not celebrate his birthday. Where in the scripture that Christ celebrated his birthday? All right? All right? Yeah, he did. When he was born, he did get gifts of franks and woman. But you don't come empty-handed before the king, man. He's the king, man. It ain't have nothing to do. Hey, he's the king. When you present every time somebody came before the king, you come with gifts, man. Right? All right, keep reading that.
Making him very glad.
Okay, it says, cursed be the man who brought tidings, man. Gifts and presents are wrapped up to my father, saying, a man child is born unto thee, making him very glad, man. All right, that goes back to Ecclesiastes 7:7. A gift destroys the heart, man. Because someone was in this truth, somebody will bring you a birth, somebody will bring you a gift any damn ways. It'll be something real nice. Well, damn, you know, well, damn, thank you, bro. You taking it like, nah, a gift destroys the heart, man. Y'all gotta keep that in mind.
To add on what brother was saying, it's not, they weren't trying to celebrate Christ's birthday. They were celebrating because they knew what he was going to do for the nation.
That's right.
So y'all got to get that understood.
Hey, thank you. All right. Oh, yeah, go ahead and read 16. Go read that. Jeremiah 20 and 16.
Verse 16. And let that man be as the cities which the Lord overthrew.
Man, let that man be as the cities as the Lord overthrew. Yeah, you bring these birthday gifts. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And repented not.
And repented not. We sit here going through the precepts and they don't want to repent, man. Hey, man, hey, because judgment didn't come speedily, man. Hey, man, the Lord got your number, man. Read.
And let him hear the cry in the morning and the shouting at noonday.
Read.
Because he slew me not from the womb.
So he's saying the same thing Job was saying, man. Read.
Or that my mother might have been my grave. And her womb to be always great with me.
Okay, read 18.
Wherefore came I forth out of the womb to see labor.
To see what?
To see labor.
He says, wherefore came I forth out of my mother's womb to see labor, man. Hey, this going back to Adam and Eve, man. That's why cursed was the day you were born, man. And this life is a hard life, man. Read.
And sorrow.
See labor and sorrow. Read.
That my days should be consumed with shame.
See that? So that's why you don't celebrate your birthday, man. All right? But rather, you know, even in death, you know, man, you do mourn, man. could warn at death, man, but hey, this kind of majority is crazy. Cause man, look, this person been on, hey, think about our grandparents and our grandfathers been on this earth, especially they real old. Man, they tired, man. You gotta think about, man, they been going through it. You know, we going through a lot of stress too, but especially, man, some of my ill, like, man, my mother actually went through the integration and all that. Man, our parents have seen some stuff, man. They tired, man. And now they have rest to look back on their life and see the things that they accomplished, man. All right. Whether it was wicked or righteous. Right?
No, for real, because I thought it was a joke, but whenever your elders, they come on to you and be like, I had a full-time job at age 6, and you better believe it, because that's what the scriptures say, man. They was out there people cotton, man. That would be a full-time job, according to the Bible, man. It's talking about later.
Okay, let's get Matthew chapter 14. Who that read last? Okay. Matthew chapter 14. We're gonna start at verse 3, man. We're gonna go into this birthday thing. All right, we're gonna get a little bit deep on this birthday. Keep it, you know, y'all wanna, this is another account. And y'all wanna keep the customs of the heathen, man. All right, go ahead, I'll be ready.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 14, verse 3. For Herod had laid hold on John and bound him and put him in prison for his sake, his Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife. But John said unto him, it is not lawful for thee to have her. And when he would have put him to death, he feared the multitude, because they counted him as a prophet.
So Herod didn't want to really put John the Baptist to death right there, because all those Jews, because there was still a lot of us, yeah, we was in a Roman captivity, but it was a lot of us, man. And he would become unpopular for putting one of our major prophets to death, man. So Herod, at the time, really did just want to kill John like that, man. All right, read.
Verse 6. But when Herod's birthday was kept,
Read.
the daughter of Herodias danced before them and pleased Herod.
It pleased Herod, man. But this woman came in, she's shaking around, and he was pleased, man. On his birthday, on his B-day. You know what I mean? Read.
Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask.
Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask, man. And there go again how we let women, man, a lot of women take down mighty men easily, man. Right? And this is kind of going into that make a birthday wish, whatever you want. Your wish is my command. You know, I kind of look at things like that, man. You see all these wicked customs that we don't even look, we don't even try. Man, we got all this technology, all this information that's just out here. Daniel chapter 4, verse 12. We ain't gonna go there though. All right, we have the information, man, to see where these wicked customs come from, but we really don't care because we enjoy doing these things, man. All right, read.
Verse 8. And she, being before instructed of her mother, said, give me here John the Baptist's head in a charger.
Because her mom was like, hey, I want John the Baptist's head, these wicked Edomites, man. Give me John the Baptist's head. Read.
And the king was sorry.
And the king was sorry. Herod like, damn, because he made that oath, man. Because her wish was his command. Right? Read.
Nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and them which sat with him at meat, he commanded it to be given her.
So those that sat with him at meat, they had the big birthday celebration. Hey, man, he got to go ahead and do that thing because he made an oath. Read.
Verse 10. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison.
And man, they beheaded our brother, man. The Edomites beheaded our brother for a wicked woman, man, on wicked Edomite birthday. Because somebody wanted that, because they wished for that and they made an oath on that, and, your wish is my command. Read.
And his head was brought in a charger and given to the damsel. And she brought it to her mother.
Hey, let's see how these Edomites roll, man. And she brought it to her mother house.
And his disciple came and took up the body and burned it.
Right.
And went and told Yahweh Shah.
Okay. bring John to here, his head, mother. That's wicked, man. Only nasty Edomites think like that, man. They savage brute beasts, man. All right. And then, we took the body, and the disciples came and took up the body and buried it, because that's our customs, man, to bury the dead body. And we told Yahushua, man, and this is Christ's cousin, man. That's birthdays for y'all, man. All right. This is what the scriptures are saying about birthdays, all right? Y'all write these scriptures down and you can read them back to your family members and watch them not give a damn. Watch them not. Hey, we gonna get into that too. All right. Let's get Galatians chapter 6 and verse 3, man. Galatians chapter 6 verse 3.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 3.
Bring it out.
For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
Read that again.
For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing.
Well, if a man think of himself as to be something when he is nothing, he deceived himself, man, because you ain't nothing but earth and ashes, man. The Lord said, you the dust from the ground, man. You nothing, man. It's so many people, man. That's like they boast themselves on their birthdays, man. Hey, this is one coworker I had. All right, one coworker. It's a chick. It was her birthday. Hey, they decorated her desk with like Hershey Kisses and stuff. She came in the building early in the morning. She walked around. She like paraded around the building, literally just by herself doing this. Literally doing that to everybody. I'm talking about, bud out, man. I mean, every time they say happy birthday at least once a week at my job, man. It's man, it get on my nerves, man. But we gotta have patience. We gotta endure these things. That's why surely oppression make a wise man mad. And then they try to force you to come over there. Hey, are you coming to my birthday party? Have a little birthday get together in the damn lunchroom. Nah, I ain't going in there. I ain't going in there. Yeah, this woman literally walked around. Man, curse me the day that you were born, man. You nothing, man. Right? And I know that we all know people shoot. Some of us was like that. I never really made a big deal about my birthday just for some reason. I don't know. I guess it was in my spirit. I had homeboys that threw it, bro. I'm like, no, but they threw me a big birthday anyway. Like, okay, it wasn't even all that, man. Right? Y'all want to say something? Okay. Okay, go ahead. What you got?
Because like even with this birthday thing, did y'all not know where it come from? It come from that satanic Bible, like the satanic Bible. It said religious holidays or Helladays. It said the highest of all holidays in the satanic religion is the day of one's own birth. So if this is coming out of a satanic Bible, why would you sit there and try to keep it? But y'all try to say, nah, the Lord bless me. Yeah, he bless you to see that day. But you ain't supposed to esteem yourself higher than what you are, man. But this is right.
Hey. And you know what? Man, that was a great precept. I didn't even think to even bring that one out. But that is the first line of the satanic Bible is to keep your damn birthday. You put yourself in the blood of the Most High, man. All right? Keep your birthday. And on the Saturdays, you go out to the club and freak out for the night. That's what you do on Saturday. Friday evening, Saturday. Right? All right, let's get Romans chapter 1, verse 25.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25.
Let's take on our family members, man. This is what you tell them, and this is what you read to them. Read.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Hey, which one of y'all changed the truth of God to a lie? Because I can bust you upside the head with a bunch of precepts, because I just gave y'all the precepts, and I hope that y'all write them down. Read.
And worship and serve the creature more than the
And
creator.
you worship and serve the creature more than the creator, man. We the creature, man. We're the creature. Y'all worship and serve the creature more than the creator, man. Y'all wait on y'all birthday all year round. Celebrate it for a whole month. Get all bopped up and all dressed up for it. But then when the Sabbath day comes, damn, what's the Sabbath? What's the Sabbath? Yeah. What's going on? Don't do nothing that the Most High tell you, man. It says, who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator? Read.
Who is blessed forever. Amen.
Man, because the creator is blessed forever. Amen. Right? All right. You already got Amos 5:21. I was gonna hit that. Nah, you already read that. Y'all praise the Most High. Let's get Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. This is a precept. It's another precept that kind of go on one that you read earlier. I would. Yeah, next time we gonna. Hold on, let me get that. All right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
Okay, woe to them that call evil good. Okay? Damn, mama. Damn, cousin. I just showed y'all in the law, precept upon precept, that we ain't supposed to be celebrating our birthday. And the Lord said, woe to them that call evil good, because they call birthday good. This is what I always tell her. I'm going to say it real quick. Man, one of my coworkers, I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is two sisters. I kind of, used to help them out with me. All right. Hey, B, so what you gonna give your kid? What you gonna do for Christmas? I ain't doing nothing for Christmas. But hey, you don't celebrate that either? I don't celebrate that. Every time they ask me, I don't do it. So you don't celebrate Christmas, B? No, I don't celebrate Christmas. What about your kids? So you don't buy your kids nothing for Christmas, B? No, I don't buy nothing. My kids happy, they all put B, get out of here. Get out of bug out. I'm like, are you for real? It's bugged out. I cannot believe that it's an evil thing that you don't celebrate Christmas, B, and buy your children's gifts. And that's crazy, man. It just shows how twisted and upside down that the world is, man. Hey, we better count our joy that the Lord woke us up and that we in His truth, man. That's why, man, I can't go back into this world, man. I ain't got nowhere else to go. Wow, man, why would you go back into the world, man? I ain't got nowhere else to go, man. I'd be a damn fool to go back to the world. I'm going to tough it out. I want to say, curse me the day I was born. Hey, they give us the precepts. The things written for time before I learned. Our ancestors went through it. They're showing you what to do to make things better, though. They're showing us what our goal is. Man, we have a goal, and our goal is the kingdom. This affliction is light, and the Lord said this affliction is really light. And I believe the Lord. And I believe the kingdom of heaven is that great. To think that, hey, the things we're going through in this world is light. All right? Not being able to whore out our sisters out here, man. Brothers struggle with all kind of things. Not being able to smoke that cigarette or that blunt, man. Man, that's a light affliction compared to what the kingdom, man. You can't even fathom the things the Lord got set up. The things that's written in the book is just a little bit, man. All right. Let me not start raining, man. Go ahead and finish out. Isaiah, what's that, 5 and 20? Yeah, go ahead and start from the top.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20.
All right, read out.
Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil.
Woe unto them that call evil good, good evil. All right? You read that, hey, family, the Lord said, whoa, warning, man, destruction. Read.
They put darkness for light.
And you put darkness for light, man. And y'all know what the light is. Proverbs, what's that? 6:23. Lord said, law, statutes, and commandments is light. And read.
And light for darkness.
And light for darkness, man.
They put bitter for sweet.
They put bitter for sweet. You want to damn celebrate you want to put bitter for sweet. Celebrate your birthday, all these damn high holy days. That's an abomination to the Lord, man. Amos 5 and 21. The Lord can't stand your feast days, man. It's bitter to him. But you put that for sweet. Like that's right. Read.
And sweet for bitter.
And sweet for bitter. Because these laws, statutes, commandments, it's a sweet thing. It's refreshing. This is honey, butter, and milk and bread, man. Fresh, man. But y'all say, nah, the things in this scriptures is bitter, man. And that's what your family gonna tell you. Most of us ain't gonna mark it. That's why I say, man, hey, man, we're blessed to be woke like this, man. All right. Go ahead and read 21.
Verse 21.
Uh-huh.
Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes.
Hey, there you go. Let's go. Let's precept with Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 8, verse 9. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes, man, because they wise in their own eyes. Ain't they be ignorant? Let them be ignorant, man. Read.
And prudent in their own sight.
And they're prudent in their own sight, man. Read.
Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine.
Well, and this ain't part of the lesson, but I'm glad I read it. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine. Read.
And men of strength to me was strong drink.
Drink a strong drink. Now that's literal, but then to that spiritual too. Because wine is philosophies of men and the philosophies of these nations. And you mingling these things. You mingle these things. Like, we use Christmas again, for example. Well, that's Jesus' birthday. You mingling scriptures with folly and fables, man. That's how you mingling your drink, man. The Lord say, whoa, man. Like my I brought out, hey, these pastors ain't teaching us to separate the unclean from the clean, man. You know, we have the homosexuals in the churches running rampant, directing and leading the church, man. And the Lord's supposed to be rebuking these things, man. Go ahead, what you got?
Let me get a precept. Because that's the thing, we even our oppressors. We say even out the oppressors, right? Just give me Sirach 9:11. That's a precept.
Oh yeah.
Proverbs 3:31.
Sirach 9:11. This is the book, Sirach chapter 9 and verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
We say even not the glories of the sinner. Because you see them, they got the good case, they got the bottom girls at the club, and they got the whole little section to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They done took triple cross C's, you know. They big partying up. You see them living on the social media. The whole month they celebrating, but you keep the laws, that's commandments.
That's right, man.
Knowing that your reward is storing your treasures up in the heaven, right?
Right.
Read on.
For thou knowest not what shall be his end.
Exactly. But I know it's not what should be their end.
Hey,
They look good now.
Yeah, I'm
And
saying.
that precepts with Proverbs 3:31. Not to oppress.
Hey, yeah, let's keep reading on that. That's a good precept. Verse 12. Delight not in the thing that is ungodly. It's like it. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in. All right?
That ain't to be in potatoes, right?
Right.
Delight not in the things that the ungodly have pleasure in.
They out there celebrating their birthdays, you know. Hey, man, let them do it. Look like they having a good time. Like I say, they out on social media, holding the camera, looking at themselves. No, they just wilding out, freaking out. Okay? But remember that they shall not go unpunished until their grave, man. Another precept for that is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11, man. You already there? Oh, yeah, you already there. Well, let me go ahead and read that for you. Ecclesiastes, because I'm already there. The Bible just flipped up in the spirit. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. So I get my bad. Look at Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So, you know, like brother said, that's a precept for that. Just because you see our brothers and sisters celebrating these different Helladays or whatnot, celebrating their birthdays, and they judgment ain't executed speedily, we don't.
So like it. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
So they be like, hey, look at me. Hey, the Most High God is not punishing me for evil.
That's right.
The Most High God is not punishing me for celebrating all these different things that we're not supposed to be celebrating, but we don't.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times.
So those who do it 100 times, because if we do it, hey, we might not die on the spot.
That's right.
We don't.
And his days be prolonged.
So hey, his days might be prolonged, because even with these Edomites still living to be 100 some years old. Hey, they got to answer for all of this stuff, but we don't.
Yet surely I know that it should be well with them that fear God.
So hey, don't worry about it, because it shall be well with us that fear the Most High God, that keep His commandments. You know,
which fear before Him. But it shall not be well with the wicked.
But it shall what?
But it should not be well with the wicked.
So hey, man, sit there and meditate on what you need to do. Don't worry about them. The Most High God.
That's right.
We don't.
Neither shall He prolong His days, which are as a shadow.
Which is what?
Which are as a shadow.
Because the Most High God, hey, He gonna be like, depart from me, I never knew you.
That's right.
We don't.
Because he feared not before God.
Because he did what?
Because he feared not before God.
Because he thought it was a game, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna live forever.
Right.
But hey, Most High God got other things.
That's right. And like, yeah, man, like your days are like a shadow. Your shadow's there, and then poof is gone all of a sudden, just like that. You know, the Lord been to yank you up before you even knew it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we got to fear the Most High God. Like I say, people in their mind, yeah, it ain't happened to me. I had a coworker. I will tell you. I spend most of my time at work, all right? That's why I always got coworkers. This one sister. Hey, B, you want some of my pork? She had a like a sausage link, like a hot link sandwich. I said, what is that for? Yeah. said, I can't eat pork. It's so good. Why? Why not? See, I'm eating it. She literally did. See, I'm eating it. See, and ain't nothing happened to me. See, like, damn, this is a grown woman, man. This woman like 50 years old. That being a child, mocking the Most High God. But she already know that it's in the law, because I already told her. I mean, people literally do these things. I don't know what happened, but the next day, she's like, yeah, I mean, you're right. I'm done eating pork. I don't know what happened to her. She didn't tell me. I didn't even ask. Man, the Most High dealt with her ass, man. I don't know what he did. I didn't even ask. All praise to the Most High, man. All right. Yeah, y'all got something? All right, let's get. Let's get Romans chapter 10 and verse 3. We already got Isaiah 5. Let's get Romans. Let's get Romans chapter 10 and verse 3. Whoever read that. Okay. Yeah, next time. And whenever you get there. Oh.
This book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 3.
So this is what you tell your family members, man. We give you all the scriptures in the Old Testament and the New Testament. All right, we're gonna box them to this corner, man. Read.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness.
For they being ignorant of, you know what? Start at verse 10. Start at verse 2. Start at verse 2, man.
Come on. Romans 10 and verse 2.
Uh-huh.
For I bear them record that they had a zeal of God.
Because a lot of Israelites don't know that Israel, yeah, they got a zeal of God. You know, they be saying all kind of crazy stuff. You know, they got this one sister, well, I'm my granny's child. I don't know why she said that. So, well, I'm my I know about, well, I'm my granny's child. Because her granny be up in the damn church with that big old hat, man. And she her granny baby. So I guess she thinks she's sanctified because her granny go to the wicked church. Man, our people are bugged out like that. I'm my granny's child. So everything is all good. That's off, man. Read 2 again.
For I bear them record that they had a zeal of God.
Man, we do have a zeal of God, man. We, as Israelites, blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we have a natural zeal for God, but read.
But not according to knowledge.
Not according to knowledge. Hey, family, y'all got a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. And boom, you hit them with what? God 2 and 7. Hey, the priest lips keep knowledge, man. Not according to knowledge. Read.
For they been ignorant of God's righteousness.
But they being ignorant of God's righteousness. And we were actually ignorant of God's righteousness. We didn't really understand that because we just grew up off of what blind pastor been telling us. You know, a generation of lies, man. We being ignorant of God's righteousness. All right? Let's say Deuteronomy 6:25. The law shall be your righteousness, man. Read.
And going about to establish their own righteousness.
That's what a lot of us do. We go out and establish our own righteousness. Doing what we think and doing what we feel is right because we haven't been properly trained in these scriptures.
It's our own
Related to our own understanding, man. Read.
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God.
And look, and not even submit themselves to the righteousness of God. Even though you bring out these precepts, bringing out these laws in the Old and New Testament, hey, it's up to them to submit themselves, meaning to give in. You have to give in to the rights of God's righteousness, man. But they just show you how evil and wicked this world is. And hey, whether they be your mama or whether they be your damn children or your cousin or your auntie, hey man, wickedness is wickedness, man.
Right.
They ain't keeping the commandments, man. They off, and it is what it is. All right.
Get a precept on that.
All right. What you got?
2 Timothy 3 and 5.
All right.
Just going into the same thing. Having a zeal, right? Because we fill up the church houses, and the church is packed. You got church on every block and every corner. They're not teaching us that who we is the people, that we Israel. But we know there's a higher being. We know there's about, but we're not going to talk about it. Read that out.
It's the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 5. Having a form of godliness,
Having a form of godliness,
but denying the power thereof.
you deny the power thereof because you think you be stacked with the promises, right? You don't think these laws that you don't understand why we in these churches. You're not seeing destruction is right in front of our face when it's literally hitting us every day, right? Every Memorial weekend, every holiday weekends, they've been paying attention. It's been a lot of mass shootings going on, right?
Right.
Every holiday this year, every weekend, there'll be mass killing. There's been a bunch of killing, not just Chicago, all over USA, right? You know,
From such turn away.
read that again. But denying the power.
But denying the power thereof. From such turn away.
Praises, great precepts, man. I hope y'all out there writing these precepts down. All right. I mean, and there's many. This is just a few, man. There's many precepts, man, in the scriptures that show you what you should celebrate, what you did, what you're not supposed to celebrate. We got already Ezekiel 5 and 6. Let's get Ezekiel 5 and 6. Man, we damn at the end. Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 6, man. All right, I'm just showing this, it's a little milk just to show y'all how to break down to your family. Hey, we're really not supposed to be selling our birthdays. We're not supposed to be selling these high Helladays, which we call high Helladays, which we call holidays. You know what I'm saying? Right? All right, let's get Ezekiel chapter 5. And let's start at verse 5. Ezekiel 5. We're going to start at 5. Oh, my bad. Ezekiel 5.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 5 and verse 5.
Read up.
Thus saith the Lord God, this is Jerusalem. I have set it in the midst of the nations.
Man, because the Lord said Jerusalem in the midst of the nations, man. Read.
And countries that are round about her.
Country round about her, man. Israel is the jewel of the earth, man. Y'all gotta understand that, man. Read.
Verse 6. And she has changed my judgments into wickedness.
It seems like it. And then one more point on that, because we're actually supposed to be a light, a beacon to all other nations, man. You can get that in Deuteronomy chapter 4, man. We ain't gonna go there right now, unless y'all want to. All right, we're supposed to be a beacon to these nations, man. Why the Lord set us right in the middle, man. All right, read 6 from the top.
And she has changed my judgments into wickedness more than the nations.
Israel changed the Lord's judgment into wickedness, man. Change the Lord's judgments into wickedness. Don't celebrate your birthday. Why you ain't celebrating your birthday? All right, that's what they say. It's all right to celebrate your birthday. Hey, some of us got, husbands and wives. Your wife and your husband join the truth. And, your family might start counting you as evil and the wicked, man. And I tell you, the more y'all be in the truth, y'all gonna start to see that, man. Your family's gonna start pushing out. I don't give a damn, really. I don't care. And you have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself for temptations. It's all right, chapter 2. All right, read.
And my statutes more than the countries that are round about her.
Hey, Israel went the heck out, man. Read.
For they have refused my judgments and my statutes.
Hey, so be prepared, man. Everybody that you tell the truth ain't gonna get it, man. It's not for everybody, man. It ain't for everybody. All right. It says, for they have refused my judgments, man. That's what Israel do. Precept with Isaiah, chapter 1 and 3, and many other precepts, man. Zechariah 11%, yeah, 7-11. Man, Israel do this. So y'all have to be that's why the scriptures give us comfort, man. So we won't bug out when we see our family like that and get frustrated. No, the Lord is telling you that this is how it's gonna be. He's giving you a heads up. That's why the scriptures give you comfort, man. That hey, you moving in the right way. Don't worry. These things are supposed to happen. All right, read.
They have not walked in them.
They have not walked in them. Man, we're supposed to walk with Christ, man. Meaning do what Christ tell us to do. Christ say, keep my commandments. Yeah, them that love me, they keep my commandments. All right? You keep the Lord's commandments. If the Lord kept the Sabbath, you keep the Sabbath. The Lord kept Passover, you keep Passover, Israel. All right, that's why we going through the things that we're going through. Yeah, y'all got something?
That's just based on what you're saying. Like even New Moon, we keep all the other holidays, right? Instead of the holidays the Most High gave us, the holidays the Most High gave us, man.
Right.
We got the feast dedication. It's way better than Christmas. We got 7 days, right? Feast of Tabernacle, that's 7 days, a whole week of feasting, right?
Man.
Then we got new moon every month. That's Thanksgiving
Every month.
every month.
But they don't even understand.
To keep the ways of our oppressors, right? But I know you're gonna bring this out. It's a rock.
What you got? 30?
Go ahead. I just
Nah, I just want to add in what you were saying though, because look, man, you gotta let your light shine. But before men, though, yeah, they might be knocking it, but once they see how you move, they like, damn, I don't know what it is, but I want to join. They feel left out. I'm telling you, like my wife, for example, to use her, you know, she didn't know what the hell was going on. Kids coming home excited. Oh, we finna go to the church. Yeah, they excited. They knowing scriptures, like knowing a lot of scriptures. And she confounded. Why are they so happy? Why are they always getting dressed up? Damn, y'all going to a ball? Why y'all dressed out like that? Now, she was cursing. She was cursing the Lord laws. And then she started praising the Lord laws, man. Now she feel left out. I want to join. I want to go. So y'all have to let y'all light shine. Y'all got to be patient in this thing, man. All right? You got to be patient with your family. Like, all of them might not get it, but it might be one of them. It might be one of them, man. What, one of the city? 3 of the family? 2 of the family? 2 of the family? Hey, Jerubbaal chapter 3, man. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. What precept were you trying to get? Oh, I got that coming. Yeah, I got that coming. Yeah, that's all right. 33 and 7. Yeah, I was saving that for the end, man. Yeah, let's get all right. Who on right there? Yeah, sorry. Oh, shoot. Okay, all right. Go ahead, because you're already there. Yeah, you good. So all right, 33 verse 7. We got a few more precepts, man. So right, chapter 33 verse 7. When we get there.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 7.
Read out.
Why does one day excel another?
Man, why do one day excel another, man? All right, why do one day excel another? Why is your day, which is your birthday, greater than any day that's on the earth the Lord made? All right, read.
When, as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun,
Read.
by the knowledge of the Lord, thou wert distinguished.
It says, by the knowledge of the Lord, they were distinguished, man. The knowledge of the Lord. What is knowledge? Law, statutes, and commandments. We got laws, even on the days that we keep, man. That's what this is saying. By the knowledge of the Lord, they were distinguished. The Lord distinguished each day what you should do in each day, man. Y'all got to stop leaning on your own understanding. That's wicked, man. Y'all but man, our family members bugged out. You got to excuse them, man. You just be patient with them. All right, read.
And he altered seasons and feasts.
And he altered seasons and feasts, man. The Lord has done all these things. Read.
Verse 9. Some of them has he made high days.
Somehow he's made high days. You know, you got Feast of First Fruits, you got Passover,
Sabbath.
you got the Sabbath, number 1. That's the number 1 high holiday. Is the Sabbath, man. Keep that every week. Read.
And hollowed them.
He hollowed them, meaning, hey, he made them days separate. He hollowed them, hey, don't do nothing. There's nothing inside of this day except for what I got set up. Okay? You don't do your own will on these days. All right, read.
And some of them has he made ordinary days.
And some of just ordinary days, which, hey, he said they're ordinary days, that means it's an ordinary day. So if your birthday is in February the 16th, if that's your birthday, man, that day is just an ordinary day. That's what the Most High said. That's an ordinary day. He didn't ordain it to be your birthday, man. All right? And what Jerub say, man?
Joe said, don't even count it in the day.
Right. Joe, he right. Joe said, don't even count the days of the years or the months, man. But yet we do these things. These things are in the scriptures. All right? Go ahead and read 10.
Verse 10. And all men are from the ground.
And all men are from the ground. Why I say, man, the Lord say, man, we nothing, man. Why y'all lift yourself up like that, man? Like y'all something, man, you are nothing, man. We gotta start humbling ourselves. Read.
And Adam was created of earth.
Adam was created of earth. Man, we ain't never earth and ashes, man. We dirt. Okay, read 11.
And much knowledge the Lord has divided them, and made their ways diverse.
Man, the Lord set up everything. He sets up things how he set it up. And we just mixed up everything, got everything out of order. Go ahead, keep reading.
Some of them has he blessed
Uh-huh.
and exalted, and some of them has he sanctified
Right.
and set near himself.
He said near himself, man, like the Sabbath day. Read.
But some of them has he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
Fine. Okay. Let's get Leviticus chapter 23, man. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 3. So this is another place where you can take your family, man. I'll use precepts, man. Leviticus chapter 23. And here. And we're gonna start at verse 1. We're gonna read 1 through 4.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Uh-huh.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Speak unto you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We the children of Israel. Read.
and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
And say to them concerning the peace of the Lord. Hey, and it says speaking to the church. And I'm reading this part to let you gotta let your family know that the children of Israel to prove that. I go on to Deuteronomy chapter 28. 15 on down, man. Them curses go straight to them curses. Then just jump straight to the slave ship. It yokes of iron on our necks. Our children being taken from us. They don't have but one people on this earth, man. All right, read.
Which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
Read 2 from the top.
Verse 2 from the top.
Uh-huh.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Uh-huh.
and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord,
Concerning the feast of the Lord. These are the feasts that you keep, man. Read.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy
These
convocation.
are holy convocations. These are separate gatherings, man. We're supposed to gather together. All right. These are the things we're supposed to be gathering together doing. Read.
Even these are my feasts.
And even these are the Lord's feasts. These are our festivals. These are our little parties that we're supposed to be going to. Man, the Lord set them up. Like I say, man, hey, we got new moon every month. That's literally Thanksgiving every month. And the laws of this land don't even, the ways of these land, these holidays, these high Helladays, ain't got nothing on the Most High God's laws. When he say they're not grievous, they're not grievous. I mean, damn, we do a lot of, he party us out, like, because he know we like to party, like, man, we got new moon, hey, it's hard to show up, hey, new moon. Like, he party us out. Yeah, you feel like that, but once you get there, hey, man, that spirit hits you in its own, and you don't want to leave. You got to go to work the next day, man.
Another thing, hey, you ain't never seen no shootouts here that Israelite gathering.
That's right. You don't see people squabbling and fighting. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good point. All right, read.
6 days shall work be done.
So this is going to the Sabbath. This is one of the Lord's high holy days, man. It's the Sabbath. All right, read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Okay, so Sunday, Friday evening, man, you do all your work, man, on the 7th day. Friday evening to Friday evening to Saturday evening. That's the Sabbath, man. You're supposed to be resting. The Lord hallowed that day. Don't do nothing. Sit down, chill, man. The Lord, you want you to chill, man. Chill out. Chill out. And that's hard for us to do. Now, I got to go freak out for the night. I got to. I just got to. Right? Read.
In holy convocation.
A holy convocation, man.
Ye shall do no work therein.
Do no work on no way. Read.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
All your dwellings, man. And all your households, right? If you own businesses, you're a business owner, you got workers, they work under you, they not supposed to work, they're all supposed to be chilling, man. Thus says the Lord, man. All right? So like I say, our family might not hearken to all these things, but hey, we have to be always ready to give an answer, man. So that's why I came out with this class. It's a pretty simple class, man. Let's get one last precept. Let's get Exodus 20:8, man. I want to go a little bit deeper into that Sabbath. Because you know what? Like I say, we wait all year. We wait all year to celebrate our man's birthday, man. Hey, and I told this to some of my family. I'm like, damn, y'all do everything. Y'all going to this concert and this and that. Y'all can't do one thing out of the whole. You can't even keep one Sabbath in a whole damn year, man. That's crazy. that's crazy, man. Go ahead and get Exodus 28, man.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
Read out.
Remember the Sabbath day
Remember the Sabbath day, man. Read.
to keep it holy.
Keep it holy. Keep it separate from any other day, man. You're supposed to celebrate this every week. Read.
6 days shall thou labor
Uh-huh.
and do all thy work.
Uh-huh. Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
7 days of the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work,
Don't do no work. Read.
thou, nor thy son,
Your son,
nor thy daughter,
your daughter,
thy
your
maidservant,
manservant,
nor thy maidservant,
your maids.
nor thy cattle,
Man, not even your animals. You ain't supposed to work your animals. Like I say, even if you have employees, hey, they're not supposed to work. They supposed to chill. Read.
nor thy stranger that is within thy
All the
gates.
strangers of like gates. Read.
For in,
This is why. Read.
for in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth,
Because the 6 days the Lord labored. He made heaven and earth. Read.
the sea, and all that in them is,
All the animals and everything. Read.
and rested the seventh day.
And he rested the 7th day. Read.
Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
You see that? So that's our main top holiday. All right. So these are things that you can easily explain. Then you can go into the New Testament, all over the scriptures where you see that we kept the Sabbath, man. All right. We kept the Sabbath. All right. That's pretty much it, man. Unless y'all got some more precepts. Go ahead.
Because like even with the birthdays, let's just say if the Most High God did allow us to celebrate our birthdays, the way that these days and stuff is set up, you ain't even celebrate their actual birthday.
That's right. I had thought about that too. Go ahead.
But this shit on there, man.
All praises, man.
Y'all said that y'all probably be, y'all say y'all 20, but y'all probably be 18 or something.
That's right, man. That's right, man. Because man, these Edomites switched up the dates and the times, man. So when we celebrate our birthday, that's not really your birthday, man. I have to understand these things, man. Y'all have been bamboozled, man. We destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. All right, we stopped keeping the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. So I just kind of want to do this class just to give y'all some comfort. All y'all, like I've been dealing with a lot of birthday stuff. If people ask me, hey, birthday stuff, I'll make the workplace breaking down birthday stuff. You know, hey, that Job chapter 1 and verse 4 on down is a heavy hitter. That one is a heavy hitter, man. Your birthday is sin. Straight up. It ain't cold worded or nothing. Ain't no deep parable. Right? But you got something else? All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed the class, man. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Help us push the truth all over the world, man. Okay. We always bring out a law at the end of the day. I was gonna go back to Leviticus chapter 23. Leviticus 23 and 1, man. Hey, it's a wicked thing to exalt certain days. And if the Most High said don't exalt that day, don't exalt that day like that. All right. The Lord gave us straight commandments, man. You don't got the right to do whatever the heck you want to do. All right. Leviticus chapter 23. We're going to read verse 1 and verse 2. Oh. Go ahead. Verse 2, chapter 23. Leviticus chapter 23.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 1.
Read out.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord,
Concerning the feast of the Lord, read.
which these shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
So these are the Lord's feasts, man. Right here in Leviticus chapter 23, these are the days that you're supposed to proclaim, man. Don't proclaim your birthday. It's wicked. You know, let your family members know, hey, it's wicked. You know? All right. And I guess that's it. Y'all got something else? Nothing. All right. And with that, we say Shabbat Shalom.